Hello, my loves. Amana here with your moon soul messages. For today is Thursday, July 17th, and our moon is half waning, so moving towards a new moon. Right now, our moon is in Aries, and I'm up early this morning recording these messages before the rest of my family is up. The sun is just rising. It's rising from the other side, so you're just seeing the light start to land on the hills behind me. We're going to be going as a family to an amusement park today called Silverwood in Idaho, and we're all excited about that. We all enjoy the rides, and my kids are 5 and 8, and they're tall, so they can ride a lot of the rides. Like, I think my son can ride all of them now. It's pretty amazing. And I'm definitely a little bit tired. If you haven't heard, we just moved, so it's, moving is always a huge endeavor, and we're definitely still unpacking and settling in, but also feeling good here, and it feels nice to be communing with this land again. I've been on this land before. My husband and I got married here. I just posted in my stories a photo from the day my husband and I met the other day, or just yesterday. So anyhow, I am excited to see what messages come through here for the moon soul messages. I have been feeling a lot of shoulds recently. I have all sorts of big goals in my life and ways I want to show up in the world, things that I want to accomplish and do, and yet I haven't really felt the energy there, which has had this sort of, when to push myself and do the thing even though it's hard, because life is about that too, sacrificing things to accomplish our dreams. But then at the same time, there's those other days where it actually feels right and good to do almost nothing, or just to be in the being of life and enjoying my kids and playing. Yesterday we went to a nearby lake and swam and took the kayak out, and that is also important and wonderful. So today, this is the deck. The Adriane Ayale's Herbal Astrology Oracle is the one that I felt called to bring out, and I have not pulled the cards yet, so I'm gonna do that here now. I tend to pull 3 cards, feel like the right number almost all of the time in this scenario, so we'll see what comes through here. The first card I pulled was Amanita, Conduit. Number 2 here is Sage, Blessings. Let's see the third one here. Okay, number 3, Revival. Cordyceps, I think is how you pronounce that. So, how beautiful. Okay, I love the Amanita. So the Amanita mushroom is one that I didn't really know about, yet I have been fascinated with. I didn't know its medicinal properties and its history as a Santa Claus type mushroom that was done in the winter. But I do have distinct memories of in elementary school, one of the projects they let us through was making these little clay Amanita mushrooms, and I think it was a Father's Day gift. I don't know if my dad still has it, but we attached them to this little piece of wood. And then also when I was living in the Seattle area, I remember coming across a patch of these little mushrooms, and I didn't know what they were called, but I was just like, wow, those are the mushrooms from my childhood, and I never seen them in real life, and was just fascinated by them and took many pictures. I still have the photos somewhere. I'll see if maybe I can dig up a picture or two from that time, which was like 15-20 years ago now. But yes, here it's showing these little like elfin fairies. There's this little one here. The elk in the background. These little elfin people playing, and they're around this cauldron. And it feels like this beautiful reminder that we all of us creatures are conduits for the energy of the universe, for love, for joy, yes, for also pain and sorrow, because that is the full spectrum of experiences as humans. Like, it's not just we're either happy and joyful or we're sad and mournful. Like, we're both at different times in our life, and we're conduits for this energy to move within us and through us. And it's just reminding me of that connection that we all have to source, that you and I have, that these mushrooms have, that these little elven creatures have, that we are all so connected. And also, I love to imagine what's coming to my mind's eye right now as a conduit is also this like never-ending figure of 8, the infinity symbol. And it's something that I use in my meditation practice of, if you can see, I'm doing the figure 8 with my hands, but I do it in a way of like out to the universe and back to me and out and back. So maybe that's something you want to try in your quiet time or special time, focused devotion. And then this sweet, beautiful sage. I love sage. So we actually dug up, I had planted a sage on the mountain where we were living before this, and I dug it up and brought it here because it's just one of those plants that I love having near me. And the word here is blessings. And you see the moon and this like woman in the moon, or in the mountain up towards the moon here, and the energy coming out and swirling around. And I feel that. I feel the blessings are coming. I mean, blessings, I receive blessings every single day. And yet I feel like this card is this, what's the word? This sign from spirit that more blessings are coming, which can be maybe hard to think about in a world that's so sort of in a time of distress, I feel like right now. But I feel also clear that blessings are coming to me, to you. And if we don't look for them, we also won't see them, right? Like, I've been thinking about this a lot recently. My mother-in-law was sharing some more like synchronicities of her life with me, like the name of the road that we live on right now that she moved on to, 30 some years ago, is the same name as her mother's maiden name. And if we don't look out for those synchronicities, for those blessings, we might not recognize them as such and notice them and appreciate them. So remember to soak in even those small blessings can be really meaningful and shape our lives in a more uplifted, beautiful way if we are devoted to looking for them and recognizing them and receiving them, right? Because also we can be offered blessings and have a wall up and choose not to receive. And sometimes that's what's needed in that moment. And ooh, cordyceps and this eagle. And of course now I'm reminded eagle has been showing up for me recently. So a few days ago here in the pool behind me, this big eagle came and just did like circles right above us. And you could tell it was old. We could see that it was close enough. We could see that there were feathers missing from its wing, this older eagle. And then yesterday at the lake also, this big eagle swooped around us. And this feels really nice to me right now because I'm definitely feeling a little bit lower energy. And so the word revival, revitalize, like that is what I want to lean into this next week, feeling that regeneration, that revival of energy. And I hope that you all feel it this next week as well. There was part of me that was feeling like I wanted to start doing more, starting on the new moon that happened last week, and was like, I want to start showing up more and doing this and offering this. And the moon came and I was just like, this is not, I could feel it in my bones, in my body. It was not the time. And so because I'm devoted to the cycle of the moon and love to sync my offerings and my life with the moon, I've been feeling into maybe the possibility of this new moon. So let's see where I'm at in about a week with the new moon. But I hope that you, like me, are feeling this like revival of energy and strength. And this eagle just looks so, stoic and big and grand and rising up into the sky. So I'm curious where I'll be feeling next week, and I'll definitely do my best to remember to report back. And sending you all so much love on this day with our moon in Aries. And just remember to feel that infinite energy, that you're a conduit out and in. And there's always this exchange that goes forward and back and forward and in and out. Love, 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 my darlings.